Shalom, Kol Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule and teach well in this truth. And shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth in sincerity and in truth. I just want to make a disclaimer before this video. Actually, it's the reason for this video, that we are not associated with, nor do we affiliate ourselves with any sort of black identity extremist movement, groups, or anything of the sort. We do not identify ourselves as black, quote unquote. That is a term made up by the so-called, which he calls himself, white man, which that name didn't come into use until 1681. So there's no such thing as black people. There's no such thing as a white person. The only things that there are is there's melanated people, and there are people that are cursed without melanin, meaning they have leprosy. So there are those that that have brown pigment, from very light to very dark brown, and there are those that have whose blood shows forth through their skin, which would be classified as red. From very, very fair red, almost light pinkish, to a dark deep red like blood. But just to bring that point out, I just happened to come back from getting my tire fixed. I had a nail in it, turns out. But the Most High actually put me in this situation to where he had me go into the store, and I'm just sitting down listening to the television, and there was a documentary that came on about the integration of basketball. And yeah, it's a feel-good story and all that, but the entire time all I kept hearing was black and blacks, and the blacks weren't allowed, or black people, or black players, or black this, black that, black. And then I was starting to get heated. It was starting to touch a nerve, because I'm thinking, okay, well, when is somebody going to say, okay, they called us black, but no, we're Israelites, or I'm a Judite, or I'm from the tribe of Issachar, because we're not all Southern Kingdom that are dark melanated people. We're not all the Southern Kingdom of the nation of Israel. You got Issacharites that are darker than some Judites. You got Ephraimites that are darker than Benjamites. But the whole point being that term black just kept coming out, and nobody ever called themselves a Judite, an Issacharite, Ephraimite, an Asherite, nobody, an Israelite. All you kept hearing was black. And it really hit home, because it lets you know that, yes, we are still under the curses. And this is the book of Deuteronomy 28:37. It says, "And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither Yahweh shall lead thee." And that includes America. Because these Edomites, these so-called white people, and the rest of these heathen nations, they knew exactly who we were when they took us into captivity. They have the records of who we are. The cat's out the bag. But we are still under the curses. So although they know that we are the children of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, we are Yasharallah, the sons of the power, we're still under the curses. So they're still going to call us by such names as black, Mexican, Latino, Puerto Rican, Negro, Spic, you name it. They're going to call you everything in the book but what you truly are, which is an Israelite, which is the tribe of Yasharallah, or Salaka, the nation of Yasharallah, the seed of Yasharallah, the 12 tribes of Yasharallah. But I just want to make that quick point. I'm on my way home right now. It's a little late. I had to wait about an hour and a half to get a patch, but it's all through the spirit. Although the flesh is weak, the spirit is willing. So Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who do rule and teach well. And shalom to the brothers out there pushing the truth, sincerity, and the truth. Shalom.